As I reflected on that question, how do I find my purpose? I thought that it did contain three fundamental misconceptions. One was that purpose is a single thing, right? There are a lot of people who get a lot of anxiety thinking about this one thing to give their entire lives meaning. That young lady was asking me, how do I find this big thing, almost like a hero's journey in a Hollywood movie that's going to totally reroute my life? And I think that purpose isn't a single thing, it's plural. Like if I could go back and talk to that young lady, I'd say, you already have a lot of purpose in your life, right? It's all around you. It's just learning to see it and to embrace those different sources. I think that it's not something you find is the second myth. I think instead it's something that you build or craft, as the title of the book indicates. So it's something that each of us can see in the world around us and seek to craft greater into our lives and to our work. And then the final thing from my point of view is that purpose isn't a single thing that's stable over time. Instead, it changes over time, as you mentioned. And I think that's incredibly important because we all go through different phases of life. And at each of those phases, we may actually have shifting sources of purpose, whether you're becoming a parent or a grandparent, where you're entering the workforce or going to college. There are these natural inflection points where we just find those sources of purpose shift or change. And we should learn to embrace that rather than to have that cause anxiety for us.